of round 14, the Hungry Jacks NBL. Of course, we are in the middle of the 12 days of Christmas. Straight away, they go to lead, and there is Jack White in the dunker spot so often. Finishes around the rim. They've won their last 13 Thursday night games. So if there's anything in that, they enjoy this time of the year as Golding knocks down his second triple. That was too easy. Started pretty well in recent weeks. Hasn't been the issue for them. Here's Golding again. He's feeling it now. Sure, you scrap those minutes restrictions. He's knocked down 3.
Hearing and seeing him point all these different ways, you've just got to try and be as proactive as possile. And if you can dictate where you get close.
We did look that up.
Matt Shanahan.
Matt Shanahan was about 8. I think we did look that up a while ago.
Championship teammate.
Krebs again with a layup.
Good curl by Kyron Galloway. Not just popping and selling for the 3 ball. Curled all the way to the basket. And once he gets around the rim, you realize what kind of athlete he is. Speaking of around the rim.
This is the gravitational pull that Chris Golding has. Look where Higgins-Titcher has to be. There's no bump on the cutter, and what happens? You get a lob dunk to Marcus Lee, because if Higgins-Titcher comes across, Jack White cleared out.
As both Daly and Golding just looked at each other momentarily, and then in the end, White gives it back to Dellavedova, and that's, dare I say it, too easy again. Armstrong will run the point. Groves, Golding knocked down a couple. Wants to get to the basket, puts the head down. And they get back-to-back buckets. Shooting blows from long range continue. Jack White. Chance here. Just slowly head into the margin. Groves, who's already got 10 points and knocked down a couple, gets the friendly roll.
Hey, well, who's going to get the buckets?
For all their stops at the defensive end.
Mommy!
They're losing the quarter by 1 as Higgins-Titcher. Adnam throws it up for the youngster.
I've got all the stock.
And that's what comes of it. And all of a sudden, if Adman gets this... Oh! They're within 9!
He copes on the phone.
Jack White.
I'd like to see Jack do more of that. Such a good athlete, probably the best athlete on the floor. That is a tough kiss off the glass.
That is a 2 for 1 they were going for. And let's say they got very, very lucky. Higgins-Titcher couldn't finish around the paint.
Yeah, but that's the trust that Adam Ford's talking about. That's okay. They just need to stop.
Right.
I'd like to see that more from Jack White.
They just can't get right, the Cairns Taipans. They get their best defensive effort, Joey, on the same night as their worst offensive effort. Normally it's the other way around, and CG.
A little exclamation mark from CG, who shrugs his shoulders. It wasn't pretty, Damon, but as you said, an ugly W is better than a pretty L. And Melbourne United, the start of a 7-game road trip, will be happy to get out of a venue that hasn't really been a happy hunting ground. They'd lost their previous 3.